Oh, this is an interesting album to start the stream with. Yeah, whatever. It's more like a late night kind of album, but I think I'll go with it because I like it. Whatever. Unless I feel different later. Anyway, hello. I made some changes to this that you see on the screen. Hi, Jellyfish. How you doing? Hello. I made some changes to this. The gobbo, because there were better things to be done. It's better now. I don't know how much we're gonna mess with this today. I'm not so sure. I might want to let it marinate even more, really. But I don't know. Maybe we'll refine it. Very sleepy. Welcome to the world. Welcome back to the world of the waking, I should say. Where's my pen? Oh, there it is. I'm doing pretty good. I wish I'd started stream earlier, but you know. At least I didn't call it off. Oh, it's 3 p.m. I shouldn't stream today. I'll just do nothing instead. Here, before I switch over, I'm actually gonna clean up my pen a little bit because it looks like it needs a bit of disassembly. Got some gunk I'm not a fan of. I cleaned everything off before stream again because my laptop had some gunk on it. I wonder if the gunk has anything to do with the wax. I like waxed the cabinet I painted. Maybe I'll take a picture of it later. Or I guess I could take a picture of it for you guys on Tuesday at least. Maybe we could even. I would love to do an actual funny stream on a Monday. I'm kind of like, I keep doing this thing where it's like, oh, I'm gonna do a funny stream on a Monday, and then I don't. But I don't think I work at all on Monday, so there's no reason for me not to, really. Not this week, at least. I don't work this week on Monday. Let me put my pen back together. I don't have Wardo open. Oops. The kitties have been great. They've been great. They've been fantastic. Bean has been chewing on the, yeah, Monday stream would be nice. Bean's been chewing on the cat grass. I got a picture of that. I guess I could show you guys that. Just give me a second here. Since Wardo isn't even open, or at least it's opening up as we speak, I could probably tab out of... My phone isn't even in the damn holder. What am I saying? Oh yeah, I could tab out of fucking my facial mocap without any consequences, but my phone isn't even on, basically. Let's see here. Let me grab this picture here. I'll put it in a clip for you guys to see, to witness. My living room is a mess because I was waxing this damn thing. I don't want to just get, or I want to get like the fucking pot and everything. Hang on a second. I'm gonna crop it so it like actually picks up what I want it to pick up from this. There was another plant in the way, so it might get caught in this. Come on, stop doing the thing where you play the live. I just want to see the cutout. No, I don't want to just see her. Okay. You know what? I'll just send it like this. Even though it's like gross because I've got like stupid supplies all over my fucking living room. It's an absolute disaster zone. I mean, I did like half the things I needed to do. I wouldn't say I'm unprepared, you know. I wouldn't say that. I'm absolutely prepared. I did like literally half the things I need to do. You don't understand. There's like a whole routine to this. I have to make sure, obviously I gotta open OBS and make sure that's running okay. Then I gotta make sure Firebot's running okay. Then I gotta connect my AirPod, which is a fucking nightmare because it like freaks out. It hates being connected. It does not like Windows 11 at all. It'll connect to my Windows 10 machines just fine, but if it's Windows 11, it's like a fucking mess. Then I gotta post on Blue Sky once I go live. I gotta remember to run the ads so you guys don't like have to see that shit like right at the start. It's a process. There's many things that must happen. 10 minutes before your streams. Yeah, that sounds very typical. That's what everybody that I've watched ever has always been like. I woke up like literally like 5 minutes ago. I cannot condone this behavior because there's no way I could do that. I'd be like, I'd be like a fucking like. Maybe someday I'll do like a subathon or whatever the hell, if I could justify it for some reason, and do something like that. But do a thing where like I just wake up and immediately get on stream. Okay. Okay, we're up now. Hello. Where is it? There's the kitty. There's the kitty. Right here. Look at her chewing on that cat grass. Look at her chewing that shit. Look at it. Why is my elbow breaking? Jesus. The tracking is so silly. I'm so out of focus too. I need to recalibrate. Hang on. Oh! Kitty! Whoop. You can really tell when you do it. You're pissed, yeah. Yeah, it does pay to wake up a little bit before you stream. I've been awake for a little bit now. A little bit now. I did wake up late as fuck though, because I don't know, I just kept snoozing my alarm and like I did the thing where like I took my fucking phone and I kept setting like 10-minute like timers. I think what was it? I think I set it to wake me up at 11:30 this morning, no, or 11 or some shit. Yeah, I know, it's fucking horrible. And then I kept like putting it off and snoozing it. Oh, because I fell asleep pretty damn late. Not too terribly late. I'm gonna try to fall asleep earlier tonight because I got stuff to do tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do everything I want to do tomorrow, but I will try to get most of the things I want done. Like I need a haircut. I was thinking of doing a thing with my car, but I don't know if I've got time for that tomorrow actually, because I'm also going to be celebrating a family member's birthday, so it would be kind of weird for me to go over there to my mom's place and then suddenly like, oh, actually I have to go out to the garage to like do a thing. So I'm probably not gonna get that done, but that's okay. That can wait. It's just the part that I am going to install into my vehicle is just gonna continue to sit in my mom's garage. Let's see here. I might have a piece of shit for a vehicle, but at least it's gonna have pretty headlights. Okay. At least physically. Alright, so this is the freak we're drawing, and we're gonna make her 3D. That's what we're doing, if anybody doesn't know. I'm doing the ref sheet right now. This is what we had last time, and this is what I kind of workshopped last night. I don't think I like the idea of her skirt just sticking straight out like this, and I definitely don't. I know I want to do the point feet thing so bad, but it's just like the only real way to do it with a VTuber that has like an established design, in my opinion. The best way to do it is to like lean into their fucking shoe design, like this kind of fucking foot thing. Actively trying to kill you. My first car, bless its heart. Okay, here's a story. I'll tell you some fucking lore. I think it's been long enough. You wanna hear a fucking like long ass fucking story about my first car? It's like a legend, it's like a saga. They definitely actively tried to kill me. Here, let me recalibrate real quick, I'm looking too far down. Oh, okay. That's a little better. So, my first car, I saw it on Craigslist and it was yellow, and I was like, I want that because it's yellow. And I was like fucking like 18. I didn't like give a shit, didn't know anything about anything. And I talked my dad into buying it after we took it for a test drive. It didn't have like an air conditioner or anything that was working like that. I was like, oh, you just buy this, like, you buy the thing that's the air conditioner recharge thing, and it fucking will work right, it'll work perfectly fine. See, it's cold. It's like the fucking people, the people who were selling it to us was like, showed us this fucking thing. It was, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. It's one of these damn things. They sell them in every fucking auto parts store. They're kind of a scam because they only sort of work and they don't really fix the problem. Specifically, it was the, oh, you know what? It was this fucking, it was this brand of shit. It was this exact thing, this fucking Easy Chill shit. They were like, oh yeah, just plug this into the fucking like port on the air conditioner thingamabob. It's this thing right here. Just do that and then like do the thing and it like recharges your AC. It's fine. And I was like, okay, and it like worked. But the thing is, it doesn't fix the problem. The problem is that it's leaking. Like all the fucking refrigerant is leaking out all the fucking time. So you have to do it over and over and over and over again. So eventually, like after buying this thing, I was sick of like not having air conditioning, and I had to like drive down the highway to college with my windows down, and I was like dying. I was like, I remember, oh god, the first time I got it though, the first time driving back like alone, and oh my god, I'm in my own car. Holy shit, I'm in my own car driving down the highway. It was fucking crazy, man. But yeah, eventually I got sick of not having AC, so we took it to this shop. And we were like, hey, the AC doesn't work. And they fixed it, and it was $900 fucking for a car that was like $2,000. It had like over 200,000 miles on it. And this fucking, it was fixed, yeah, but it cost like a fucking shitload on this like piece of shit old car. And yeah, I was very excited about it. I totally understand anybody who's like drives for the like with their own car for the first time by themselves, at least as long as it's not on like a crazy busy highway that's gonna make them freak out and scared and whatever the hell. I totally get that experience. I still remember it, but anyway, back to the present of the story. We got it fixed. It was like $900. It took like a week or some shit like that, and then some crazy thing happened. There was like a series over the course of the next few months. We took it back to the same shop multiple times because my battery kept dying. My car's battery kept dying. We couldn't figure out why. And I convinced myself at one point that it was because the connection between the battery and the car was fucked up. And I was like, no, you need to replace this screw. You need to. And they like got really like shitty with me. They got like really mad and whatever the fuck, and they were like fucking saying all kinds of things. And it was just like a fucking pain in the ass. Like I was a shitty customer. I was a terrible customer. I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. And they did it eventually after all this back and forth and like a lot of money. And they fucking, yeah, it didn't work. It didn't fucking work. That was not the problem. So it was my fault that we fucking spent this fucking chunk of change and it didn't fucking fix it. They kept saying that there was like nothing wrong. I can't remember what the deal was. Like they kept trying to fix whatever the problem was with the battery drain, and it just kept not working. They had us like replace it with one of their batteries, of course, because it was that fucking shitty like tire brand that has the fucking auto stores, which is like several of them. Yeah. But there was a whole bunch of shit with that. It was a bajillion years, a bajillion back and forths. It was a fucking huge pain in the ass. I was like a shitty little like prick. I was like fucking 18, like a stupid asshole. And then I thought I knew everything. I thought I was like a fucking genius. I was like, I found this on the internet. It's like, that's definitely it. That's definitely the problem. That's definitely it. That was not it at all. Absolutely wasn't it. It was, the fucking problem was after we had been through all this shit, and whatever the fuck, and spent who knows how much money, it was still draining. And like my fucking dad or whatever, my dad reached out to fucking corporate, and we got them to fucking, it was still draining, and we were like, no, this has been shitty. We've had terrible service and blah, blah, blah. We were shitty customers, terrible goddamn customers with a piece of shit lemon car. And we were like, hey, like this fucking isn't working. We need you to fucking fix this. And like, I guess the fucking manager of the store ended up fixing it. They somehow found out that the issue was the car's computer wasn't shutting off. And yes, the car, even like a car from like the early 2000s has like a little computer that like regulates like the flow of stuff and whatever the hell. And it wasn't turning off when it was supposed to. It was just staying on and like draining the battery. And that finally solved the issue. And a month later, the car vomited all over the driveway. All this red fluid, it just went all over the fucking driveway. And I was like, what the fuck? So I drove it to my dad's the next town over on the highway, going like 75. I get there and we get to the shop and they put it up on a lift or whatever to look at it. And they come back and they tell us, yeah, somebody put transmission fluid in your brake cylinder and it's eaten through all the seals and the brake lines. And so it's like spitting out everywhere. So you've been like braking with like transmission fluid this entire time. And it's actually super dangerous and is going to blow out your brake lines and like you'll have no brakes and you'll die. And this was like 6 months after we bought it. Just for reference. So it's been basically constant issues with this thing the entire time we've had it. And we finally find out that basically the repair would cost like $2,000, which is how much we paid for the car. Or more than that. Some shit like that. And that's when we got rid of it. That's when we got rid of it. That's when yeah, my dad has done a lot for me, I'll say that. My dad has been through a lot of shit with my dumb ass. Put my dad through a lot of shit. That was the end of the lemon. I would show you a picture of it, but then I would dox myself. I don't want you to know the make or model or anything. It was like an early 2000s like little like baby affordable sports car with like 200,000 miles on it. I don't know who the fuck. So apparently, we found out though that it wasn't like the shop that we took it to that did this transmission fluid in the brake lines thing. Supposedly, it was the damage was so yeah. I was dumb. I was dumb. See, I was making big mistakes with drawing and I was doing dumb shit like that. So I was very unwise in those years. Even though I thought I was incredibly smart. I thought I was so smart. That's why, like, if I run into people these days who act like they're like the smartest person ever, they know everything online, I'm just like, no. Yeah, I'm glad I survived it too, because it was literally like a safety hazard. My mom the entire time, because we bought it on Craigslist, she was like freaking the fuck out. Like, oh my god, you want to buy a car on Craigslist? What the fuck? Oh my god, it's so dangerous. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And in this case, she was actually justified, even though like she was so alarmist, really. She's a little bit alarmist sometimes with that stuff, but you know, in this case, she was completely justified. Lesson fucking learned. Not really though, because we've been through it again with a different car, but not my car. Fucking used cars are, it depends. I know so much about used cars now. If you ever need to buy a car, just like yap at me and I will fucking, if anybody ever needs to fucking buy a fucking car in the United States, in the mainland, I could yap about that. I know many things. I've done like much looking into it. I know nobody gives a fuck about cars and cars fucking suck and public transit is the way to go, but like, we live in America. I'm sorry. Until they start funding high-speed rail. You know. God, I wish they would fund high-speed rail, but holy fuck is that a pipe dream right now. Anyway. Fuckers. Belong to you, sister. It gave her a concussion. What? How? What, did she like brake too hard and bonked her head, or did she crash it, or what? I don't think a car giving you a concussion is a result of the car, though. Usually that's because you drove it badly. Probably nothing wrong with the damn thing. It's probably you just drove it like a piece of shit, motherfucker. People don't take care of their cars so good either. They do stupid things, and then the car breaks, and they're like, "Why is my car broken?" And it turns out that your oil has turned into a thick jelly that is like seizing your engine up and will now cost you $5,000 to replace. It's like, bro, you gotta change your oil every like, you know, there's an interval, blah blah blah. You know, be a responsible adult, pay your taxes, get your oil changed, motherfucker. A very short car. My brother had a really short car too. As his car, and we got it from a family friend that had it for a very long time. It was like, it was very run down, but it was mechanically fine. It had like a removable hard top, so it could be a convertible, and it was like a 2-seater. It was so cute. It was really cute. It was like I don't think I should say what it was, but it was a 90s like 2-seater. It was a very cute car. I honestly think this fucking VTuber would look really good in that car, but you know, unrelated. Might have been thinking about that a little bit last night while I was watching Mad Max. I was rewatching the first one. I'd talk about that later though. But it's like so it was a nice little car. It was a really cute car. Way too tall for it. Oh, is that why they smacked their head on the ceiling and it like gave them a concussion? Oh dear. That fucking sucks. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been too tall for any of my cars. Like, I even have like a car that's notorious for being like for short people. And I'm okay, but I'm like right at the limit where that would be a bad thing. Because I don't want this to go on. I don't think I'm gonna say exactly what my height is, because that feels like one of those things that goes on like a fan page on the internet somewhere. Like, height 5'95". Top rack climbing. Or, stop rock climb. They had to stop rock climbing for 2 months. I thought you said something about top rack. I don't know why I read that completely wrong. That sucks. That's awful. I guess kind of related to that, for some reason I was like super off balance when I was watering my plants earlier. I like put one of my pots back up on a high shelf, and I like completely just fell the fuck over onto a big pile of cardboard boxes I probably should get rid of, but they're for the cats, so... There's actually, Bean is actually sleeping in one of them right now. So, I don't know, I guess that would fuck with your balance too. The wrong height. It should have the wrong height. Good. I always feel so goofy about those things. It's like, okay. This VTuber is 9'12". As we all know, VTubers are notoriously tall. VTubers are notorious for being extremely tall. Ash Plus is famously the tallest VTuber. Let's see here. Oh, that's gonna be too high, is it? That's above the knee. This is so awkward. There's like so little space to do what I want to do right here. My brother's little car was really cute though. It's a very cute little car. And like, I was gonna say, the fucking hardtop, you took it off manually. You had to like pop it out with like latches and stuff, and then you would like put it in a like rack in the trunk, in the little trunk that it had, the little fake trunk. It was barely a trunk. It was really neat. And then he replaced it with a fucking another convertible that was a really infamous type of car. Actually gonna be about my cats. Good. Doesn't show cats enough. True. True. So true. Here. I'll leave this on screen. I'll put it up top. Oops. I'm just gonna show my my raunchy canvas again on accident. Don't worry about it. Actually, is not open right now, thank God. Bah. Okay. Get rid of this. What did I want to yap about? Oh yeah, I've been rewatching. I got the urge to rewatch Mad Max for some reason. Like I've never seen. I only ever saw the first Mad Max and then Fury Road. Because like I saw Fury Road and I was like, I want to know more about this series. Like I've never really seen this series. So I went back and I watched the first one like many years ago, like probably around the time Fury Road came out. And then I just never followed up. So I went and last night I just watched the first Mad Max and the second Mad Max back to back because I was like, I want to fucking know more about this series. And I'm gonna rewatch Fury Road maybe tonight. It's fucking awesome. Lots of car. It's car brain shit. Never watched them. They're like they're so gay though. Like in the second one, spoilers, it doesn't really matter though because it's like right at the beginning of the movie. There's a fucking one of the big bad guys has like a fucking like twink boyfriend with like fucking fluorescent green hair, and he fucking dies in a really funny way. and then fucking and then the fucking the bad guy is like super pissed the entire movie. That's like his whole reason for vengeance is because his twink boyfriend died. It's so fucking funny. They don't say any of those things. It's from the 80s, dude. So from like 1981. It's amazing. Those are the bad guys, though. It's like, yeah, what the fuck, you gay people? It's the bad guys. But, you know, they're all in fucking, like, studded leather, you know? You know? It's like, hello. Yeah, right, yeah. Fucking George Miller is probably bisexual as fuck. I shouldn't make assumptions, but still. Umbrella? No, Boomerang. Spoiler. Pretty great. Yeah, it's a pretty fucking funny movie. Really, there's like so much action going on, but there's like so many like stupid funny things too. It's very corny. In the first movie, like when certain characters are about to die, they do this fucking thing where they like, I don't know if you've ever seen Total Recall, but like in the 80s, they really loved to do this thing with characters where they would like, their eyes would like literally like be bugging out of their fucking like skulls when they're about to die. Like, oh, they would show like a really like quick shot of them like this, but like realistic. Like right as like the fucking point of impact happens, it's like 2 frames of like a fucking realistic looking like head with their eyes like bugging out of their skulls. You can barely see it. You have to go back to see it. It's like they flash it so fast because they know it looks like fucking like goofy as shit, but they wanted to put that in there. That's only in the first movie though. I think he thought that was too like goofy and corny after that point. Maybe oh no, that was before Total Recall. The first movie is from like the 70s, I think. That's how old it is. Crazy. What? Oh, this is the wrong fucking layer. There's a lot of gay stuff in those movies. A lot more than I thought. You think it's like just pure like, yeah, macho man, straight man, women. The main guy, though, the main actor is that fucking asshole. Like the fucking Mel Gibson guy, he's a fucking asshole for reasons. But you know, that was a long fucking time ago too, so I don't know. Attach it behind here. Shifting topics very dramatically though, I was watching some VTubers do like a one of those things where they got the iPad and they like somebody has it strapped to their chest and they just walk around a convention floor and like say hi to people and stuff. And it was very interesting. It's always really interesting to watch VTuber meet and greets. I've talked about it a little bit before. That like, I don't really want to be perceived as like the kind of guy who like wears like the VTuber shirt and that's like way too big and like baggy jeans and like has like unkempt like facial hair. I didn't see even any guys like that today, but umbrella, no boomerang. Umbrella, no boomerang. Wow, that's glad you like that. It's real though. Watch the movie. I don't know if you would like it though. It might not be your taste. It's a pretty old fucking movie, so I have like really old crusty tastes. How people style themselves. Yeah. It's I can't do the graphic tee thing. I think I've talked about that. I don't do graphic tees. I haven't liked them because they remind me of middle school when I would wear the dragon t-shirts and I just don't want to go back there, you know? I know people are like, oh my god, that was freaking awesome, dude. Yeah, it was freaking awesome. It was freaking awesome for sure. I can't go back there, man. I was seeing people with like the gamer subs t-shirts and I was like, I'm sorry. I know that you're supporting somebody you like, but like, man. And I know it's even at a convention where it makes the most sense to wear it, but like, it's all like, it just feels so like silly to like. Anyway, I shouldn't talk in too many specifics about that, but you know, I can't do that myself. I just can't do it. It's just too much for me. I'm gonna say that every time. That's my permanent opinion on that kind of thing. I just can't do it. I'm gonna let people have fun, and I'm not gonna say anything about specific people doing shit, but I can't with that stuff, man. I can't. I'm also like kind of an old crusty fuck, so like I don't have the excuse of like innocence where like I can be like, oh yeah, it's cool to wear this, and then like it's cool for me to wear this specifically. I could never do that. Cool clothes instead of just making boring shirts. Yeah, I kind of wish that like straight guys didn't all dress the same, sort of. I wish that like the fashions, I wish that like it wasn't like perceived as like too fruity to wear certain clothes so that everybody could be attractive again. Because I feel like straight guys only can wear like baggy t-shirts and cargo pants or something. Big interest in fashion, yeah. It's kind of hard. It's like I feel like I can get away with talking about like the gamer subs type shirts, the graphic tees and whatever the fuck. Because I'm not like, I ain't doing that. And I don't have any expectation to be doing that at any point. But at the same time, no wait, no, not at the same time. I don't know, it's just one of those things that like the people that are like doing those things, they can't be like, oh yeah, I don't like graphic tees very much because they literally like kind of sponsor them, so I like graphic tees to a certain extent. Like I don't know, like I used to think that like I guess the kind of graphic I like is like when somebody has like a jacket or something that has like a fucking cool looking like a fucking anime girl smoking a cigarette or some shit on the back. I kind of like that. I'm not so much like into like the VTuber like flying in the air poses, you know, where they have like they're like la la la. They like this, you know, they're like doing like this pose. Yes, I could absolutely fucking draw this. I just choose not to. Or they're doing like whatever the fuck this is, you know. They're like la 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 la. And you know, you have this shit on like a shirt or some shit. Like tee-hee. You know, don't forget. There we go. They're like, whatever the fuck this is, you know? Like, I don't want that on a shirt, I'm sorry. What I want on a shirt is like a fucking, like this. I don't like smoking, but it looks cool in art, so just give me a fucking character that looks like this. Not like that, not literally like that. That's not a very good example, actually. But you know. I'm not even doing a very good job at illustrating what I'm thinking of, but yeah, I don't know. What the fucking the booby VTuber pose? I mean, it's like a very easy pose to like. If you've seen it 1,000 times, it's like immediately just like yeah. The VTuber pose. One of those things that you can't also like talk about either. You're not supposed to talk about it like that. It's like how you can't talk about a VTuber's former career. Remember, don't look up the person's past at all. Never. They didn't exist before now. That's just a convenient way of, you know, divorcing yourself from your past. I got my own vices in that sense, but yeah. I feel like I can say my... It's nice to be able to say my completely, like... uncensored thoughts with stuff like this sometimes. Because it's like, I wouldn't say that in like a fucking VTuber's stream, for example. Like, I can't just go in there and be like, I think that it's a bad idea. Yeah, anyway. I'm getting a little spicy today. I like to know what people have done before. I look it up anyway. I don't give a shit. Everybody's like, you're not supposed to. Because the idea is that, like, you know, you start a new internet presence and it's like you get a clean slate, entirely clean. So if you ever made mistakes in the past or whatever the fuck, then it's like they didn't exist. That's the idea. Oh, this should probably be hanging a little bit. And I get that. I've done that a bunch of times myself. True. Yeah, we just never make mistakes on the internet. Never have. Haha. I know everybody's done it, so like I don't know, I just think that it's maybe a little silly if you're like a fan and you're like, oh no, you don't talk about that. Like if you're like policing somebody, like talking about like somebody's former career, then like bro, really? They're an entertainment personality. They got a career. They do this as a living. People don't just spring out of nowhere and like suddenly have thousands of followers, man. It never works that way. People rebrand and do shit all the time. There are some people that have like started with one thing and they've just kept at it the entire time and they haven't rebranded or anything. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty neat. I think this person that we're working on right now is one of those people, which is pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Oh, sort of. I mean, sort of. I think they did some stuff before, but it's like different. They weren't like VTubing. Most of the stuff I'm talking about is like if they were like a corporate, like they were part of like a company or something. There we go, triangles, triangle biddies, as they were intended to be. How to art real. What's up, Face and Push? How you doing? Well, to art, first you pick up your freaking pen, or mouse in your case, I guess, since you do modeling. And then freaking... No. There's no rhetoric here, only answers. You come because you come to this stream because you want answers. I'm here to provide. No rhetoric. Only answers. No, you? Oh shit, I gotta. How do I even do her skull? It's gonna be fucking weird. No, you. I'm probably, no, wait, I could probably wait 15 minutes to do a tiny break. No commercial today. We're not doing that shit today. There's no reason to. It's silly. It's just loony. I gotta go to more cons though. I know I'm like I'm shit talking people that wear graphic tees of anime girls at cons, but like a fucking asshole, like a complete prick. But I still gotta go to more cons. I really shouldn't be doing that though. It's like, oh, what are you insecure? You can't wear like a fucking anime girl to a con, and maybe, I don't know. Well, I've talked about it before. That would be not entirely an unfair accusation, perhaps. Perhaps. But I don't know. I just feel like there's a certain look to it that really makes it rock. Like, you can really rock it if you know what you're doing. If you've got a lot of people. Okay, here's the thing about those shirts. Here, this is how I'll put it. A lot of the people that wear shirts and stuff like that don't feel like they have they don't like own it in the same way that other people do. Thank you for lurking. Oh yeah, we still got the lurk thing working. That's cute. Yeah. But it continues to work. I feel like they should, if they're gonna wear something like that, they need to be fucking like absolutely like rocking it and walk like they fucking own the place, you know? Styling that they get wrong, it is definitely styling. The confidence also helps sell it. Like, if you can, it doesn't take much to style yourself in a nice way and look nice. Like, I've seen guys that look like if they didn't have confidence, they would look like really aloof and kind of like goofy. But like they fucking walk up to people and they fucking talk like they've like, I don't know. It just imagine like a guy that sounds like Uwo's Lab, but he's wearing like an anime t-shirt or something. Like that guy, you respect that man. You respect that man immediately. You just know that he knows what he's talking about. He's a fucking like, he's just gonna own the place. He could fucking wear whatever the fuck he wants. You fucking hear that? You go into a fucking bar in like a bar district of a fucking like city or some shit, and you see a guy like that who's like talking like that, and you're like, oh, this guy's something else, you know? It's the kind of outfit that you gotta have like the fucking confidence to wear. You gotta rock it. You gotta rock out with your cock out. Right? The confidence, it's a metaphor for confidence. That's what it is. You gotta absolutely own it. I see too many nerds at these things. That's the biggest problem, actually. Now I'm pinpointing what my problem is with all this. I see too many nerds, and they're like, oh, the streamer. Oh, I can't do the fucking fingers thing with my. Where's my other hand? Maybe. Hello. Other hand. Oh, there it is. And. Okay, that's funny. They do the fucking fingers thing. They're like, oh, hello, streamer, I love you. I have so many channel points watching your stream. I have over 2,000 hours watching your stream, blah, 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 blah. And they, like, don't have, like, they don't have the fucking, oh, God. There's no, I mean, they don't have the power behind what they say that you need. When you're in public, your brain just edits everyone else out. No, I guess people aren't noticing so much, but it's like when you're right there in front of, like, I get in the context of like a fucking con, yeah, you're usually overstimulated, not paying attention to what anybody else looks like anyway, except for specific things, unless you're like used to seeing people, like you do enough of them. How do I do this here? Oh, I see. That one's like This one's behind her ears even, actually. I fucked this one up. And this one's like up in front here. You gotta have the confidence. You gotta fucking go out there and you gotta fucking rock that shit. Because if you can't rock it, then you'll be like, oh, that's nice, you know. It's just, I've seen too much of it. I've been on the receiving end of too much of it. It's just not, you gotta fucking go for it. You gotta fucking absolutely slam. You gotta slam your wiener on the table, you know? You gotta just whip it out and just slam it down, establish dominance immediately. You know, as they've said for years now. And to be around others. It's gonna be massively overstimulating and you're going to be like, I'm exhausted. Because if you don't, I don't know, if you don't regularly interact with large numbers of people or like, hell, people in general, then it's a lot. And it takes like, I think age has helped me like kind of get used to that sort of stuff too. Like, it's almost like a very like kind of maybe a little bit exposing thing for me to talk about. Like when I was talking about before, it's like, oh, I want to go to a con and I want to put my like best face forward and everything like that. That's what I'm talking about. I think I'm a lot better at that kind of stuff than I used to be. But I still like, I don't know, I'm getting pretty damn good at it, I think. I think I'm doing pretty good for myself. Not to toot my own horn or anything, hee hee. Like, I heard a story that a streamer told the other day about how they went to Japan and they had a very awkward conversation with a waiter because they were trying to ask where the bathroom was, but the waiter didn't speak English very well, so the waiter went and got like the wine menu instead, and everybody was just like like people were like just awkwardly like looking at each other like not sure what to do. My first instinct, as soon as like the guy didn't understand what was going on, would have just been to fucking pull my phone out and immediately be like, where's the bathroom, into Google Translate. Like nothing. Like I just know I would. You don't even have to ask me about that. Like I know how to fucking operate and navigate that kind of shit. That's what you gotta do though. You gotta be in on that. You gotta be in that shit. You gotta be fucking on top of things. And I respect anybody who is like on top of their shit with that shit. Going upstairs. Oh, well, hopefully your convention, you wear big platforms. That's neat. I hope it's got escalators or elevators, because a lot of the venues, I don't know where you're going or anything, but whatever venue it is, it probably has like a huge escalator. You probably don't have to worry about going upstairs unless it's like a convention that in a place, I don't know. In America, they all have escalators though. In America, we all got the escalators here, so you don't have to worry about that too much. In WeebCon, I was seeing the feeds. I saw 2 different streams of WeebCon from people I follow, and one of them, they have like a whole setup where like to go to the other floor of the convention, they have like the velvet ropes or whatever the fuck set up, so that people like go down one escalator and then like immediately turn around and go down another escalator, and it's all like singular direction. Oh yeah, it might be a little painful. I don't know like what that does to your feet. I don't know how awkward that is to walk on. It'll look fucking awesome though, I'm sure. Platforms kick ass. I'm not biased or anything though. Oh, these are not platforms. Did you know this motherfucker right here owns platform Crocs? I think they're disgusting. They're despicable. Crocs are a blight on society. They always have been. I'm a millennial, so I fucking hold this opinion. Not really a millennial. I'm not, I swear to God. I used to own Crocs too. They were great. I loved them, even though everybody hated them. And now suddenly, like, Zoomers fucking love them, which is the weirdest shit ever. Maybe it has something to do with inshitification. The charm thing is really funny, though. I didn't even know people put, like, fucking charms in their Crocs until I was in a shoe store one time and saw a rack of them. I think that's when I first saw them. Despicable fucking footwear. Disgusting. Disgusting. It's crazy how popular they are now, though. I kind of support it. Vans was trying to do a thing for a little bit where they were selling these Croc knockoffs. And I don't think they sold too well because they're completely gone now. And I thought about buying a pair of orange ones because I'm a freak like that, but I never did. Oh my god, they're laced all the way around. That's so cute. It's like the extra laces thing. It's like lace. It's like fucking lace language or whatever the fuck they fucking call it. It's so cute. Platforms are awesome. I need to draw more characters wearing platform boots. Unironically. We need to draw her sleeve here too. Oh god, I think I might be getting to the point where I absolutely have to take my break. Trying to put it off for as long as possible. If I do this shit. Baby punks have annoying them about the color of laces. I guess there might be some, the lace colors and the lace language or whatever the fuck. Since like that stuff doesn't really matter anymore, I guess. It's not gonna be as big of a deal, but they are awesome. I will draw more platforms. I need to figure out a good excuse to draw them, though. I don't have any characters that are like enough of a fucking like crazy enough. Oh wait, I got Faith. She already wears platforms. Faith is kind of like the character that I can use if I want to put somebody in like a crazy outfit. And I really should just do that more. Her current version where she's got like the fucking Titanic skull, though. Look at her looking at us. What are you looking at? That is a little bit difficult to draw for sometimes. It's a very specific kind of like style and whatever, so I don't usually design outfits for it, or I haven't designed any other outfits for it, but it's kind of just intended to be the one thing. But I do need to get back to designing outfits for her again. She can wear the crazy stuff. I can't put the crazy stuff on like Aura or anything like that because I mean, I did, you know, we did once, but that was a special occasion, okay? That was a special occasion. We don't do that on a regular basis. That was just for a little gaff, you know, just a little gag. Just a little gag. It was just a gag. It was a joke, guys. It was a joke. I swear it was a joke. It was a joke. It was a good joke. I swear. I'm gonna be so for real with you right now. That was totally a joke. It was totally a joke. It was totally a joke. New outfits are great. I used to just like draw Aura in like every fucking outfit ever. She just was my dress up doll and I'd put her in like 1,000,001 outfits. Or at least I tried to. I have like really old drawings here. Very old drawings. Aura's always been wearing silly clothes. She's never been very... I've never taken her seriously enough. Like, I'm like, oh, she's supposed to be a serious character that's, like, doing all this stuff. She's, like, a fucking... She's a... fuck, I'm getting confused. She's a serious character that's, like, in government and shit, and she does things for, like... She fucking negotiates fucking treaties or whatever the fuck, and then I draw her, like, wearing like this outfit. It's like, oh my god, you're so cute. I drew this when I was like, I was probably like 19 or some shit though. Really shows how much I've changed over time. Where's the fucking properties? Oh yeah, this is definitely when I was... I remember back in the day, I was like, oh my god, I want to learn more about that particular, the herbaceous herb. So I went to fucking, the Orange Alien Hellscape, and they have a fucking epic joke about, their fucking goddamn... They have this, you know how this place is, it's fucking goofy as shit. So they have like a community called Trees, which is about the herbaceous, and then they have fucking marijuana enthusiasts, which is about trees. It's a very funny joke, and one of the things on Trees was that people would have pineapples because Pineapple Express or some shit. And I saw somebody wearing a pineapple dress, and I like lost my fucking mind. I like absolutely lost my mind. I was like, oh, I have to draw that immediately. Anyway, before I started losing my mind some more, I do have to take a break. I'm not going to run a commercial, but I should probably take a break like right now. Oh, convenient time for a break. Let's see. Why don't I do a dance? I'm doing this. What's the next one in the lineup? This is going to be a short stream today, by the way. I'm going to grab tea. See you in a couple minutes then, hopefully. No, I don't want to switch my avatar. I want to put on a dance. Dance. Mid-rhythm dance 13, baby. Let's go. I'll be back in like 13 seconds. I just fucking left the screen again, huh? Get back here. It's not over until the job is done or something like that. Until the fat lady sings. Ah. I want to draw some OC shit too today. I've been picking at this. Kind of getting it more refined. I left this overnight. And I did make these changes to it. And I also think that this design, I said I was going to do like 2 of these and like kind of merge them or some shit. And that's sort of what's happened. Just naturally. Because I was like, oh, I don't like those legs, but I don't really want to get rid of this design. Because maybe there's some good ideas here. She feels a little like bottom heavy with this one, which is, you know, of course I would fucking do that. But... I like how this one's going now. It feels better. like gobbo coated. Let's do a little of this. The hair on this one was fucking me up. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. Hey, where are you? There it is. Okay. But why? I remember in high school I had a friend that was always saying, but why, to things like all the fucking time. Yeah, those were the days. Where does her top begin and like this bit end? Doop. For fun. Absolutely statistical. It's a sadistic statistic. Keep track of that one. I had an idea last night. What if this freak over here, we'll go back to her thing. What if she were in Mad Max and she were like, she had like a, okay, you know, maybe that's not something. Well, I was thinking again, it would be really funny if she were in like, here, I'll show you, let me show you something. What if she were driving like one of these? Let's see here. It doesn't have to be in like this color or some shit or whatever. Replace the cat there for a minute. What if she were driving one of these little guys, but it was like, you know, beat up and fucked up because it's Mad Max, and like she had like okay, it doesn't even have to be this particular individual, but I was thinking something along the lines of their design, you know, because you know it's so much, it's almost like Mad Max. She's already wearing the leather and the chains and shit. She's basically a Mad Max character. She just needs like full body tattoos because she already has that kind of shit going on with her other form anyway. Doll in a toy car. No, hear me out. You don't understand. You're thinking of it all wrong. You're not seeing the vision here. I'm not talking about the gobbo either, or the fucking anime girl. I'm talking about like fucking, I'm talking about like, here, I'm talking about like, let me fucking draw you a fucking picture here, like literally. Like they're fucking absolutely fucked up. Maybe there's goggles involved too. I was thinking there might be some goggles involved. The fucking ponytail's already like a 1-to-1. There's probably like a fucking rusty pair of scissors kind of somewhere in here. No, the people in Mad Max wear crazy fucking outfits. I was almost kind of thinking like, they also like wrap themselves up a lot in like stuff because they're in the desert, you know, it's super hot. So they're all like wrapped up in like fucking layer upon layer of stuff. I was imagining if somebody with like huge ass like punk boots, fucking like absolutely going at it, and like these things. Okay, this, but like, you know, I kind of wonder if there is one, if I can find what I'm thinking of in terms of the vehicle. So that looks really cute like that, right? Let me see if I can find a real one. Oh, yeah, there's a few. This one. This is a pretty good example of what so she would not be driving what I just showed you. She would be driving, why is it doing that thing that I hate? I hate it when it does this thing. Hang on, sorry, Google is doing a shitty thing that I hate. Get out of here, please get out of here. Get lost. Like literally get lost. Okay, come on. Let me drag and drop. There we go. Oh, it worked. Okay. This, she'd be driving this shit. This is what it would look like. It would look like this, not the fucking other thing I showed you. She'd drive this right here over like the desert and shit, like fucking going over like sand dunes and all kinds of fucking whatever the fuck. She would be like, she'd have like all these fucking like mods to it. So she'd have like cranks to like, instead of, you know, cruise control, she has like a fucking spring loaded like crank to like push down the accelerator for her. Well, she like gets up on top of it up here and like fucking has like a fucking crossbow because they don't have guns. They can't build bullets, I guess. I think you could build bullets in that world. Oh, that's right. I think that there was in Fury Road, they have like a bullet farm. Yeah, there's the bullet farm. That's a thing. So they do have guns. She gets up here. She's got like a sniper rifle and she's like fucking up on top of this shit. Like fucking sniping people like as it's like driving itself. So she has like the steering wheel is like rigged up with its own thing too. And the best part, here's the fucking kicker. There's a fucking wire attached to the steering wheel. There's a wire attached on either side of the steering wheel. So it's like clamped on like this. And it runs through her fucking teeth. And so she stands up here like this with this fucking wire in her mouth, steering the fucking car as she's going. Sometimes she's even facing like the other direction, so she doesn't even see where the fuck she's going. But she can like move and tilt around, and it turns the fucking wheel as she's going. Well, she's like shooting and shit, and it's like going like 75 fucking miles an hour in the desert. Come on, tell me that wouldn't be fucking badass. That would not kick ass. Do you see the vision now? Is it starting to make sense? The scissor? Well, the scissors is important, you know? You can't get rid of the scissor. Also, the hair would be like really disgusting and shitty because it's the desert, but whatever. It's not gonna look super nice. It'll look cool, but it won't be like nice. See, I think that makes sense. I think that makes a lot more sense. See, this is the shit. Does this even have like oh, it has a tow cable on it. Look at that. See, this is perfect. This is beautiful, actually. This is 100% like a Mad Max vehicle right here. And for a little like freak like this, yeah, for sure. It's also got a snorkel for like water, but what the fuck? There's not gonna be any water in Mad Max. Stabbing them. Yeah, pretty much. People in Mad Max wear like fucking like collars with like spikes on them and shit like all the time when they're driving like super fucking fast. They have all kinds of really dumb, crazy shit on. It's not. There's no like safety to any of this like at all whatsoever. It's all about the aesthetic. In the hair, maybe. I was thinking it might even be like in the side of like the goggles or some shit. Why did I give her goggles though? It's just because I think goggles are cool. It also like hides the face a little bit, makes it more like, I don't know, I think it's cool. Also, she would look really funny when if she's like fucking, and of course this doesn't have to be this particular individual we're drawing. I'm just spitballing random ideas here. This could be another character entirely that I decide that we go with. But they're like, this looks real fucking stupid. Not quite doing what I wanted to do. Kind of like this. The really shitty old scratched up goggles, because that's how it works. And then I guess the fucking... They kind of look like the Psychopomp girl, you know? More like that kind of thing. Gotta make a new OC. I know, so this is how my OCs start, right? Is there's like something that already exists that I like, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna steal that and make it into something else. That's how it usually. This is like the fucking Flounder spinoff right here. So is this one. That's how it all starts. It all begins like that. I just steal somebody else's idea and then turn it into my own. It's like, that's a great idea. Now I'm gonna give it lore and like a different story, and then I'm going to change into my own character. It's like there's a guy on Twitter who was drawing Kakoyen, I believe the character's name is, from JoJo's for years. And over time, the character kept like changed so much that they turned into a woman. They turned into like a woman who like went to high school and had like a boyfriend and shit. Like some girl in high school. Nothing to do with Kakuyen anymore. Just totally evolved completely beyond him. Evolves so much over time. I do think Eros would look pretty cool in this though. This is the official car. I'll put the kitty back now though. Not that one. No, this is inappropriate. This is the real one. I'm glad that there was a red one that's all fucked up. This is awesome. This is perfect. This is like 1-to-1. This is what I would draw if I had to draw it. It's like a perfect reference for what I want. And then the top is off. Oh, the top is on this one. But the top could be off. Because you can still remove this top. You see the joint like right there. Her waist is so weird. I gotta do something about it. I feel like her spine is fucked up doing this position, but I also like really like it still. Go back a little bit here. Anything can be removed with this, so that's true. Including ankles. The very last scene, spoiler for the first Mad Max movie, fucking Max finds like this guy he's been looking for a while and fucking handcuffs him to like the wreck of some car that he's like that the guy probably ran off the road to loot, like he killed these people and is like looting their bodies. And the guy's like, oh, I just found them here like this. And he's like saying all these things, but Max isn't fucking listening to him. He's just like fucking handcuff yourself to this fucking car or whatever the hell. And he grabs a saw that's nearby and he's like, if you are like sawing through this is gonna take you 10 minutes. Sawing through these handcuffs is gonna take you 10 minutes because it's like high tensile steel or some shit. But sawing through your ankle will take you 5 minutes. And then he fucking tosses a match onto like a fucking... No, wait. He sets up the fucking leaking gasoline to like get closer and closer to a lit lighter. And then he just drives away. While the dude's like losing his mind. So yeah, anything can be removed with a saw, including ankles. But that's also a plot in Saw. Yeah, it's a pretty... We've been through that. A lot of movies have done that one. Just spoiled the ending of Mad Max 1 for you, but that's okay. It's about the journey, not the destination. Also, if you watch that movie, you're gonna be like, wait, when does this happen? What the fuck? I feel like the first time I watched that movie, I didn't understand what they were saying because their Australian accents are so fucking thick, and they're always using like Australianisms. So they're like, somebody's like, oh wow, what happened to that car? It looks like it got chewed up and spat out. And then the guy's like, perhaps it has an anxiety. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Fucking 70s ass turn of phrase from Australia. I know it's meant to be like it sounds like something that would end up being a cliche in movies from that time. But like it just, you know, it doesn't fucking, it's very Australian. Like I never hear that kind of shit in the States. It's like, oh, maybe it's got a condition, you know? Can't believe I've spoiled the ending of Mad Max to everybody here. I'm so sorry. A movie that's been out for 50 years. I can only recommend it though if you're okay with watching like boomer coded stuff though. Like my goofy self. My goofy ass. Oh god. I can't go any smaller than that, it won't work. Maybe I will, like, work on this idea a little bit, especially since I'm gonna keep watching Mad Max. It doesn't have to be the same fucking, it doesn't have to be this fucking person here. I don't even think it would make sense with them, really, but 10 years when you remember it again. That's how I am with everything, so I get it. It's a whole series. The Fury Road stuff is awesome. Like, I'm sure you've heard of Fury Road. Well, maybe. It was a big deal like 10 years ago. So maybe not. People were like, oh my god, this movie fucking rocks. It's awesome. Kicks ass. And it's not even like super like the director did a really good job of like making it feel more modern, you know? Not just like, well, dude, masculine man, dude. That's the one with Tom Hardy. I'm fucking up. What's her, like, upper arms look like? Really? They're just that? Okay. Well, I need her, like, lower arms and her, like, weird little things. I'm still thinking she might be a little too tall. Yeah, she's kind of tall. Ding, 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 ding. Was this gonna be like, oh da 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 da, with something castle in the sky? Oh da 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 da. I know there's some fucking Chrono Trigger type beats, inspired beats in here. In this playlist. What are these sockets doing? Okay. Anything else I want to yap about right now? I think that's everything I've been thinking about the last day. Actually, it's been a couple days. That's a shame. That's a shame. Perhaps I could point you towards another place. I don't know if you tried this one, but have you tried this one? You know, put anime this, you know? It's a pretty good place to see that shit. You could watch it in like either English or Japanese. Oh, what the fuck is this? Who? Oh, a second. Yes, it's good. It's real good. I don't know if you might have. There might be some problems. I know ISPs, like, they can detect if you're watching certain things. So it always helps to have like a free VPN. Like, I use Proton VPN. I know my ISP in particular would probably get pissed at me if it saw me doing that shit. What am I talking about? Who knows? I'm just fucking giving that shit out. I can just do that. See, this is the fucking luxury of not being like a big boy. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't talk about certain things here. Feel fucking weird. It'd be crazy. That's why the small streams are where it's at, the real shit. Ma'am, I'm gonna need a little bit more of your thigh up here because you're kinda... it just doesn't work out quite right. There we go. Technically, this character could also wear platform shoes, but like, she probably wouldn't want to wear them because she doesn't like that kind of shit, I guess. It just doesn't fit her character very well. You would die? Oh no. I've had so many problems with sites that do those sorts of things over time, so I've found some innovative and creative solutions for it, you know? I definitely have not been fighting tooth and nail every single time I want to do something like that for the past like 10 years or more. To make sure that I always have access to that stuff. They can't take it down, they can't stop it. It doesn't matter. It's like whack-a-mole. They fucking whack one down, another one pops up. It's over and over and over and over again. It'll never end. So you don't even have to worry. As long as you're not the one running it. I need to draw the gun. I need to figure out what the gun is supposed to look like. I guess I could make it the COD Zombies gun. It'd be kind of funny if it were the COD Zombies gun. It might be fine. People would be like, it's a COD Zombies gun! Let me see here. There it is. You can buy one! They sell them, like, in a bunch of different places. It's like 50 bucks. It looks like her suit too, which is the best part. The Walking Dead and Call of Duty zombies, what the fuck? Oh my god. Design mistake. Design mistake. Design mistake this. Oh yeah, I have a fucking tab open here because I need to do some research on how to do a shader thing. I gotta figure out how to make eyes show through hair for reasons. I mean, I guess we got some reasons like right up here, sorta, right? It's a good enough reason. Poyomi supports it. Poyomi supports that kind of thing, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the fucking COD Zombies ray gun because it's easier. Though I did kind of want to do the coil thing. Just draw the COD Zombies fucking ray gun and see if people notice. I haven't played COD Zombies since Black Ops 1, so I don't know shit about it. Other than watching like this freak play it for some reason on stream. Only person I've seen do that. Innovative. An innovator in the genre. As always, as I am contractually obligated to say. Where's the check coming? God, this is pain. Pain. Oh, it's so painful. Please, I just want to stop drawing weapons right now. My brain is resisting so much. It's like, no. No, don't be doing this. What are you doing? What are you doing? Draw people. Draw people with torsos. And not people without torsos. Don't draw that. That's kind of right. Looks like a fucking hairdryer. I guess she's shooting this guy. Fucking Miku pigtails. Twintails, I should say. I should say. I know what's good for me. What else was I talking about? What does this even mean? I guess this is the charge, not Blast-O-Matic. Chillin' will get in their hair dried, right? How do you think Miku washes her hair? Does she have like a giant like jet sprayer that like hoses her down? Or does she spend like 6 hours carefully massaging it with shampoo? People always ask how Miku is, but they never ask why Miku is. They're like, where is Miku? What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say something about her hair being washed, not about whatever that was. I got it all mixed up. She's digital. But what if they make Miku but real? Then what? Huh? How about that? You ever thought of that? What if they make my animes real? I mean, they already have her as a hologram. Next step is she's real. It's like one step away. Digital hair, that's lame. She's bald! 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 Were you the one who, like, was drawing the fucking Miku that was just, like, the legs with the hair? I think that was you. The fucking Miku walk. That's an emote. Should probably add it as an emote. Why is this guy... Oh, I see. Jeez, hang on a second. Oh, somebody told me they were drawing Miku... The fucking... Let's see if I can find this real quick here. Oh wait, how about Miku legs? Gotta be a thing. There it is. Oh, that's not... That actually isn't the one I was looking for. Oh my god, they're not loading. 7TV. Why? So slow. Probably my fucking desktop though. Why was Miku walk? It's gotta be in here. There's like tippy toes. That's not what I want though. There's like a fucking version of Miku where her hair is her legs. Like it's just her head and like her twin tails. And she's walking on her twin tails. She's got the creepiest face ever and it's great. The best. And so long as you weren't vague about what you've been working on. Somebody, I swear somebody came in here and told me they were drawing that version of Miku. Yeah, it's very good. Maybe I'm just imagining it though. Maybe I'm imagining somebody came in here and did that. Just like made it up. I made it all up. Make stuff up all the time. Crunchy ass. Oh, this is missing an entire section. That's why it looks weird. Maybe I make this a bit smaller. I feel like the COD Zombies ray gun, it most effectively communicates the kind of retro weapon that I want. I might give her a real gun at some point to give her like a cannon gun that came with her suit that she doesn't know how to use, but for now I think it'll be funny to draw like the fucking COD Zombies ray gun in here. Her hands are a mess because they don't actually exist. I've just drawn like a fucking mess of lines here, so I'm gonna get rid of that crap. I guess there's no wrist. Do 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 do. My spine. Intensive back treatments. I went to the store yesterday to pick some stuff up. Like I went to a store I don't normally go to because I had to get some, I was getting some shirts. I wanted to get some shirts. And this is one of the stores that sells shirts. And it turns out that I had to order them online to get the discount I wanted. So I went in and I could see the shirts like right there in front of me. And I realized that I couldn't get the discount. I was like, well, fuck. And I just like put them back on the shelf. There was only one of the shirts that I wanted left. I just put it back and I ordered it online and they got it anyway. So I'm pretty sure that they just like found the shirt that I put back and they just put it in a fucking bag for me. So after stream, I'm gonna go pick that up. Because I wasn't gonna wait around 2 hours for them to pick the order while I was like in the parking lot placing the order. I wanted to come home and wax my cabinets. .5. 6.5 on what? The Richter scale? 6.5 elephants. Yes. I definitely would never use feet to measure myself because that's disgusting. Like who does that? Who measures themselves in feet? Only that's like a super gooner thing to do. Big lad. 6.5 Earths. It's like that Marvel guy that's like really big. They made like a movie about him or whatever his name. I guess the Galactus guy. I don't know anything about him. Isn't there like a Marvel Rivals Galactus and it's like a lady with a bodysuit and she's got like a big hat? They really knew their audience with that shit. Why did I make it wider? I'm gonna make it longer. I didn't need to make it any wider. Not really, at least. Is this all straight? I hope so. Gay gun, gay gun. The gun is longer. It really does look like she's pointing it at them. Yeah, because I've also like, this is the angle it's supposed to be held at, so like that's the angle she's supposed to be holding it at. also holding it fucking weird. She's like holding it back against her side and then pointing it like this, you know? So it's like really awkward. She's like holding it partially sideways. She's posing so fucking hard with this. It's like when I drew Aura in her swimsuit and I was like, she's not posing, and it was like the most pose ever. It's incredibly posed. It wasn't supposed to be at first, and then it just turned into like the most posed drawing of all time. I just wanted to draw her like casually in a cute fucking swimsuit. That worked out. Where's the thumb? Oh, the thumbs are supposed to go down further because like you're not actually supposed to grip it so high. She's gonna blasto his braino. If he had one. This is where I would put my brain. If I had one! Because I have amnesia, I can't remember anything. That's actually this guy's backstory, by the way. They got amnesia. They don't know shit. They don't know shit. They don't know shit. Shit for shit. Why are these so like off? This one's like shorter than the other one. I don't like that. That makes me mad. I need to think about this for a minute here. I guess I can just lengthen this. Ooh, up in lengthening the arms. Arms! Arms! Wearing a swimsuit, sitting on the ground, collecting seashells. That would probably be a lot more casual than what I drew. Make a lot more sense than going like, Started out like, oh, it's supposed to just be like, oh, she's just looking up at the sky, and then it fucking turned into a whole ordeal. Very silly drawing. I definitely didn't get distracted drawing that one. Lost sight of the goal. All this sand stuck to your like, God, yeah. That's not that hard to draw though. That's just like an airbrush. Oh, I shouldn't be stupid about this. This actually, yeah. I'll just leave this as is. I don't know what I'm doing. I had to sand some of the spots on my cabinet down, some of the paint spots, because I had taken the top off the cabinet to paint it, and I was putting it back on, and I realized it was super uneven because there were a bunch of globs of paint right at the top of the base of the cabinet. So I sanded it down, and it's chalk paint, so it was super chalky, and it got like, it was dusty and like got everywhere. It was kind of crazy. Bit of a mess. But I had to do it. It's supposed to be washable, so. Sand caked on your legs. And get blue paint caked on my legs instead. It has been a very long time since I've been to a beach where I got sand caked on my legs. Because they have beaches here, despite, you know, what you might think. There are beaches, but they're like reservoir beaches, not real beaches, so. Looked very fashionable. Yeah, with like blue, like dust smeared all over the place. I'm sure I did. I bet I got some of that in my hair too, because I had to keep pushing my hair out of my face, and I had the stuff on my fingers. I was probably turning my own hair blue. I was looking like Eros over here. Like blue dust everywhere. Oh my god. I need to go take another break again, but I also can't because we're like 15 minutes. I'm probably the end. I need to buy hair ties. I don't own any hair ties. I have super long hair and I don't own any hair ties like a freak. Not very smart, to be honest with you. I'm very wary of the guy with long hair who puts his hair up in a funny way. That whole stereotype, so I'm like, but like I probably should for like certain things. Definitely the hair ties. I'm trying to go for like a masculine take on it though. Unfortunately, I know. Sacrilegious. But yeah. It can look nice if you do it correctly. It can. It's just so easy to just let it like do its thing. I'm gonna get it cut tomorrow actually though, so not completely off. I just need to get it cut to like where up to my jaw as opposed to like down to my shoulders. It's all the way down to my shoulders right now. It's a little much. We're going into summer. It gets up to 100 degrees and 100% humidity here. It's not fun for long hair. So as somebody who sweats. This goes on the barrel. Wait, the barrel. Where does the barrel end then? Where would it end? It'll grow back out. It'll probably be this long again by August, which is the hottest month, which will be awesome. Which probably means I'll cut it again at that point. And then over the course of winter, I'll grow it back out. Really weird fucking perspective here. I'm trying though. I'm just not gonna put this next to a reference. If I put this next to a reference, people will be able to immediately see like what's wrong with it. Haircuts are nice. I asked them to do the layering thing. I don't know if that's something they do all the time. But I asked them to cut mine into layers just so that it'll be lighter for this summer. God, where does their thumb even go? Is this a good place for it? I hope so. Do. Oh, you know what? I think this is too far to the side. Get out of here. I'm gonna push it further in so she's more gripping on it. Firmly grasp it. I'm a funny millennial. Fellow updude, fellow big upvote for you, fellow millennial. Go another year without coloring it green, you're gonna die. Oh my god. You think it's gonna take another year for you to grow it out though? Mine grows pretty quick. I think I'm lucky for that. Wait, this is all wrong. I'm drawing this completely wrong. I think I need to make it bigger. I think it's too small. Which is gonna be annoying because of what it's gonna do to the lines, but that's okay. That person's using it as like a two-handed weapon. It's kind of hoping to, you know what? Actually, she's kind of like holding it in such a way that like it's like pointed the wrong direction, sort of. I don't know. Again, it is a weird. I did point that out earlier, but still, it's kind of weird. Oh, by the way, something I forgot to mention, I ordered the capture card replacement. So we can probably watch tapes again soon. I bit the bullet. It was expensive as fuck, but it's worth it, trust me. 2 more months. Cut it shorter than usual. Yeah, that'd be nice. Maybe. Easier to manage. Yeah, we could actually watch the tapes that I promised, like, months ago. Maybe I'll do like a special event stream for it. Maybe it'll be a Monday thing. Like one of the Mondays we do that instead of drawing. I don't know though, it's like I kind of gotta like hype it up a little bit. I think, cause like it's not one of my usual things. I don't want to just go up and like do it because it's a special occasion. Like I'm seeing these tapes for the first time. I mean, other than what we were seeing before. Why is it so fucked up? It's all wrong. Everything about this is wrong and it's pissing me off. I don't know why it's so weird and fucked up. I don't get what's going on here. Like, it's actually like getting me like really like fucking heated. I might just like leave it for now because it's like getting me too heated. I don't know where to put the little skull. I guess I could like put it in here, but that's not right. I feel like if I put her tie any further down, it's just gonna be like silly as hell. I guess maybe I could put it a little lower. I just don't want it to be like a Flanders tie. Flanderized. Flanderized. I'm considering buying like a nice frozen pizza from the store while I'm there because they sell like really nice ones there. Because I haven't had like Screamin' Sicilian or anything ever, and people talk about how good those are. I don't know how the fuck this is gonna hang up here because it technically is attached to the collar, but I'll probably like, I'll make some shit up, I guess. Because everything's gotta be squashed together. I want her collar to be huge. It's not changing size. It's gonna be giant with humongous spikes for no good reason. Because it's funny. This is also gonna be fucking huge. I was thinking that like I might do a pose of her like fucking like Guilty Gear style where they got like the fucking, I mean there's already a fucking pose, a sticker where she's like posed like this. So she's got her like the legs up and whatever the fuck, and she's got like the Norbu ball over here. And she's like I own this sticker. It's over here on my computer case. Yeah. But then there's also like the idea of like, I guess it also exists. There's also ones where people have drawn her where she's like doing the fucking floating VTuber thing. And she's like kind of like, ooh, spooky ghost girl, ooh, ooh. Except better than this. This is not very dynamic. I was thinking of doing maybe a pose, something like that for one of them. Just going with what other people had already come up with. But not, you know, perfectly. Not one-to-one. Yeah, thank you for being here. I'm about to end anyway, so I do appreciate you being here, though. Jellyfish loves you, kitties. It's gonna be a pretty short stream today. I've done a lot of yap today. Thank y'all for putting up with it. A lot of goofy yap. I still say though, I firmly believe that if you want to wear anime t-shirts like the gamer sub shirts and shit like that, you gotta rock that shit. You gotta fucking put your full hoodie into it in terms of confidence. You can't go in there like, you can't just half-ass that. Nuh-uh. No, you gotta fucking know what you're wearing. You gotta own it. You gotta fucking walk into like a fucking bar wearing that shit. Look at this Mozart shit. You know, I saw something today that explained how Beethoven composed even though he was deaf. He'd like bite down on a metal rod and he would feel the vibrations through his skull. It would go directly into his inner ear without having to go through his broken eardrums, his non-functional eardrums. I wasn't sure if it was true at first because I never heard it before, and usually like I know like dumb little facts like that, so I was like, what? I looked it up and it's real, which is crazy. I don't even think this matters. I don't need to add these. I probably don't even need to add this one. That can all be done with shading. I'm kind of at the point now where like I should just start drawing her side views and shit, but I should probably refine what the scissors are actually going to look like. This is cool though. I probably want to keep the design accurate to what it's supposed to be. They're absolutely mirrored. I don't know. This is difficult to draw. It was a real pain in the ass last time I did this. It's like right on cue. I feel like I'm like getting a little bit EP. Like I'm feeling like I could end. Almost like I planned on it. I might add some of her tattoos into this too, but they only show up when she's got the fucking crazy face on. I need to make a version of this where the other face is on too. Might move this center line, not center line, but this pupil line. Maybe move it further in. She's not gonna have pupils, they'll just be like big red dots that move around in her eye sockets. We go flipping back and forth again. Oh, there's like a chunk right here that I never drew. Drawing guns is always such a pain in the ass. Try not to draw real guns because like gun nerds get weird about it. They're like, oh, but it's like, I don't know real guns, bro. What the fuck? Leave me alone. It's always better to draw fake guns. Oh, I should probably move it back. That's another thing. And another thing. Might actually be too big now. I do need to go get some groceries though. Some other stuff. Here, I can send you, I can leave this up for now since we did a lot on this. Oh my god, I'm seeing something awesome on my other screen here. Is this who I want to send you guys to, or should I? I think I would like to do that, actually. Unless anybody else is on. Yeah. I think. Thank you all for being here for the very short stream today. Sorry it has to be so short, but I got stuff to do, and I don't normally do this. Oh, there's the shield link, like right off the top. Here, I think we're gonna raid Dumb Moths today because they are super neat. They're a super neat streamer. They're playing like a kind of like a strategy, kind of like pool game sort of thing, and it's a really fun game, a really fun time. Right now they're showing off their VTuber model. They probably won't be by the time we get there, but they got a 3D model in the works, and it looks fucking fantastic. And they're a PNG tuber at the moment. Anyway, if you want to find me in any other place, and you're new here, check out this. My command is busted on my stream deck, but check out those. I've also got a Pings Discord, has an art share channel that is unfortunately not being used too much, but there's that. There's my Blue Sky, my Twitter, all those other things. Thank you all for being here today, whether you popped just second stage, chatted, lurked, whatever you decided to do. I really appreciate it. It means a lot, especially all you lurkers. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I'll see you guys probably Tuesday, but maybe Monday for a funny stream. Maybe. Definitely Tuesday though. That's my regular stream time, 7 Central Time, which is 2 hours from now. And yeah. Bye-bye.